live from New York.
That was the week that was. Supreme Court rocks the states, where the old guard dominates. Now with allocation by population, every voter rates. That was the week that was. Civil rights bill passed. The Senate comes through at last. Once more we're aware of good fresh air when for months we've been being gassed.
In Washington today, the Census Bureau announced that the population of the United States will reach 192 million at 7:30 a.m. Monday. They predicted that, being an average baby, the baby will weigh 7 pounds and have brown hair. And after today's Senate vote, they felt it now unnecessary to specify the baby's colour.
Next week he'll probably be back in jail. Nixon up a tree, his chances are slim. He's out with Ike on the nobody limb. Leslie Caron has an unhappy groom. He put an X on her L-shaped room.
The financial statement of the John Birch Society released this week shows that for the second consecutive year, the organization showed a loss of nearly $100,000. It's strange, they just can't seem to stay out of the red.
That was the week that was. Republicans in a funk. Their platforms pre-shrunk. If Goldwater clings to his plank, the rest of the planks get sunk.
On Wednesday, a whale containing a Russian radio transmitter and radar antenna with Russian markings was found dead in Sitka, Alaska. Well, back to the old drawing board.
That was the week that was. Everything condensed. We've got instant coffee and lemonade, instant people easily made, and instant candidates, junior grade. That was the week that was.
That was the week that was. Presents Elliot Reed, Phyllis Newman, special guest star Bert Kilstrom, Tom Bosley, Alan Alda, Pat England, our special correspondent David Frost, and our TW3 girl Nancy Ames. That was the week that was is brought to you by Citation, the new all-day aftershave. Clairol, creators of the exciting natural-looking beauty. And by Raleigh Cigarettes, filter tip or plain end. And by Bel Air Light Menthol Cigarettes.
This is Citation, the new all-day aftershave by Menon. Citation makes a man's face come alive, stays on the job all day. Citation's aroma is subtle, persuasive, perfect for those evening assignments. Citation aftershave and Citation cologne, perfect Father's Day gifts, by themselves or in a combination set. Citation, the all-day aftershave by Menon, a great Father's Day gift.
Now, a man-sized way to stop perspiration odor. New Menon Speed Stick, the widest deodorant ever made for a man. Stops perspiration odor 24 hours. Speed Stick goes on neat, clean, dry. Just one smooth, wide stroke protects 3 times the area of a narrow roll-on, and it won't stain your clothes. Get the man-sized deodorant. Menon Speed Stick, used daily, stops perspiration odor 24 hours. Wherever you find men, you'll find Menon.
TW3's picture of the week shows us a vigorous William Scranton as he took time out for a bit of tennis. His opponent? Well, one can guess.
Good afternoon. The 6th game of the 3rd set, and Mr. Goldwater is leading 5 games to love. Mr. Goldwater won the first 2 sets, 6 games to love, due mainly to the fact that during both, Mr. Scranton remained in the grandstand. In the last game, Mr. Goldwater missed the first service, but explained he is an Episcopalian. And now they're ready to begin. Mr. Goldwater, of course, is in the fire court. The fire court is quite another thing, of course. In the fire court, all in white, including his stand on civil rights, of course. He's a great favourite in the White Man Cup. And now it's Mr. Goldwater's service, and Mr. Scranton takes it on his backhand. Now, what's this? Someone has grabbed Mr. Scranton's racket and won't let him start. And now they're showing Mr. Eisenhower from the court, and we're ready to go. It's 15 love, and Mr. Goldwater serving. It's an ace, a palpable ace, 30 love. Mr. Scranton not doing too well. This racket doesn't seem to suit him. He's losing his grip, and he's busted a gut. And now the ex-president's brother, Milton Eisenhower, is pulling the strings. And now here comes Mr. Goldwater's cannonball service again. Yes, he's defoliated the net. Yes, he's done it there, and that's another ace, and it's 40 love. Mr. Goldwater, of course, perspiring profusely, no doubt looking forward to a brisk shower after the game. Yes, there he is, sending in the Marines to switch on the water. Yes, he's done that. And now we're at match point, and Mr. Scranton is employing a strategy that Mr. Nixon uses whenever he's behind. He's starting to cry. Mr. Goldwater serves, and Scranton returns, Rockefeller returns, Romney returns, Nixon returns, Margaret Chase Smith returns, and that's fantastic. Lodge returns. But there's no doubt that the most impressive returns will still be Lyndon Johnson's. Good afternoon.
On Wednesday, Prime Minister Hume spoke in London in favor of admitting Red China to the United Nations. Not to be outdone on this side of the Atlantic, Clare Boothe Luce, outspoken foe of communism, said that the United States must consider aid to and trade with communist Red China.
Here Mao Zedong.
Here Zhou Enlai. I am Moon of China.
I am his dragonfly.
Behold fat rulers of the Red Chinese.
But we got no food in the big deep freeze.
Every year a new 5-year plan, but still no Mugu. Gai Pan. Now we're out in the cold, no Russian aid.
Fortune cookies say we need a Western trade.
But trade with West cannot be done when the West all call us son of a gun.
Yes, trade with France, but very lean. France only send us crepe de chine.
Ciao, Mr. Mao. I'm Clare Boothe Luce, and I'm wilder now than I was in my youth. I'm very chic, and I hate the Reds, but politics puts strange mates in beds.
Ah, Miss Luce, you very pretty. You get more than bed. You get key to city. How, husband Henry?
Just sublime.
He puts me on the cover of Time.
Now tell me, boys, what's your beef? Maybe I can help you get some relief.
We want food. We want the bomb.
We want Taiwan and South Vietnam.
Uh-huh.
Most of all, we want to eat.
Next, we want a UNC.
In other words, you're mad because there ain't no Chinese Santa Claus. Just let me put a phone call through, and I'll see if there's anything I can do. Howdy, Lyndon.
Hello, Claire. What y'all doing way out there?
I'm relaxing tensions with the hungry Reds. Let's sell them some wheat from our storage sheds.
Sorry, Claire, I shed a tear, but we don't talk China in election year. Tell them to pull their troops back north, then call me back on November 4th.
Crazy.
What about the bomb? He gave it to me?
You may get it from Goldwater, COD. Now get out out of Vietnam and get out of Laos. You'll make more friends than Mickey Mouse. Get out of Korea and out of Tibet. Everybody be ready to forgive and forget.
But China always let its soldiers roam.
Then we don't have to feed them back here at home.
But you're spending all your money on ammunition. No wonder you end up with malnutrition.
Confucius say this dame no fool. We get American aid if we play it cool.
Take it or leave it. That's the best I can do.
What we do till the aid come through?
I have the answer.
Tell us, please.
We be Madison Avenue type Chinese with plenty of booze and fancy rub. We make Red China Big Playboy Club.
Yeah!
I'll shake their hand.
I'll take their money.
And I'll be your dragon lady bunny.
That's the answer. Enterprise.
I knew you boys would neutralize.
It's a good idea, Oriental-wise. Let's take it down the runway and see if it flies.
With green money.
In green pastures. That's how neutral nations are
How long has it been since your husband asked you out to dinner? Could it be your gray hair makes you seem older than you are? Hate that gray? Wash it away. Wash years away in minutes with Loving Care Hair Color Lotion by Clairol. Loving Care colors only the gray, washes it away without changing your natural hair color. And it's so easy. Used about once a month, Loving Care washes away gray and keeps it away without changing your natural hair color. Just choose the tone most like your own. Won't rub off, even in the darkest shades. So if you hate that gray, wash it away with Loving Care. Looks so fresh and natural. Makes your husband feel younger, too, just to look at you. Not a tint, better than a rinse. Hairdressers agree it's a fountain of youth for graying hair. Loving Care Hair Color Lotion by Clairol. Try it.
This week and last, America's colleges were giving out honorary degrees as if they were Kleenex. Tonight, TW3 joins the academic rat race with these honorary degrees.
An honorary Doctor of Letters to the man who won fame using them 4 at a time, Lenny Bruce. An honorary Bachelor of Science to the man who harnessed the driving properties of ethyl, Ernest Borgnine. An honorary Doctor of Laws to the man who most Republicans are hoping will stop Goldwater, Lyndon Johnson.
Now, TW3 offers you a summer travel tip.
Summer in Cyprus, black olives in bloom, and the big Eurasian moon means a Turk invasion soon. You'll love it in Cyprus. How happy you'll be on a blanket by the sea watching World War III. Ancient cradle of culture, civilization's classical mother. Land where the Greeks and the Turks keep the classical custom of killing each other. Summer in Cyprus, it's now you should go. In summer you can see there the ruins and debris there. For in the fall, Cyprus may not be there at all.
Sunday is Father's Day, and TW3's nominee for Father Image of the Year is Dwight D. Eisenhower, who treats all of his boys with such splendid impartiality.
One of America's foremost playwrights, which someday might apply to any of us.
Heaven on your right, hell on your left.
You mean that door leads to heaven and that one to hell?
That is correct. Please don't take too long. There are others waiting.
Well, what do I do?
You go through one of them.
You mean I have the choice?
That is correct.
Oh, well, I'll take heaven.
Over there, please.
Thank you. Look, I don't want to make a mistake at a time like this. I mean, you are giving me the choice. I can either go to heaven or to hell. That's what you said, isn't it?
That is correct.
And if I choose to go to heaven, it's not some sort of a test or something? I mean, there are no strings attached?
There are no strings attached.
Oh, well, I had no idea it was anything like this. Well, thank you. Look, I don't want you to think that just because I choose heaven that I've always been a model of good behavior. I haven't always been perfect, but who has? I mean, I'm not trying to get out of anything.
I understand.
All right, then, just so long as it's clear. Excuse me.
Yes?
Well, once I go in there, I stay there. Is that right?
You stay there.
I mean, this is Judgment Day.
This is Judgment Day.
And once I make my decision, it's final?
Final.
I don't believe it. That's not the way it is at all. The righteous, they go to heaven and they're rewarded for their goodness, and the wicked, they go to hell and they're punished for their sins. You ask anybody.
Please don't take too long. There are others waiting.
Yeah, but this is idiotic. Doesn't everyone choose to go to heaven?
Some.
Look, have I got it all wrong? I mean, in heaven, the streets are paved with gold. Now, isn't that so?
That is correct.
And hell is a burning pit where you burn forever. Isn't that right?
That is correct.
Well, then I don't understand why anyone would choose to... Hey, what's going on here? Look, don't you know that I've lived my whole life in fear of this day? With the thought of getting into heaven and cheating hell? What is going on around here? Listen, I demand a trial.
No trial.
You mean to sit there and tell me that this is Judgment Day and that there's no trial?
That is correct.
But this is outrageous. Look, I want a hearing. My father pulled a trick like this on me once, and I never forgave him. I was in the 5th grade, and I skipped school one day, and when I came home, he asked me where I'd been, and I lied to him. I said I was in school. And then he said that the school called up and wanted to know where I was, that I hadn't been there. So I told him the truth. I confessed. I told him I lied and everything. And do you know what he did? He just grinned at me and went right back to his paper. Now, what kind of a business is that? He should have taken that strap and beaten me to within an inch of my life. And now I come up here, Judgment Day, ready to pay for my sins, and... Look, I want a hearing. I demand a trial.
No trial. Please don't take too long.
It's not fair. You can't do this to me. I'm innocent. I never had the chance that other people had. I had a hard life. I didn't mean to do anything bad. Give me just one more chance, please.
There are others waiting.
Father. Anybody.
Next, please.
There's extra pleasure in smoking Raleigh cigarettes.
Say, you're smoking my brand, Raleigh's. When did you make the switch?
After we had lunch the other day. Smoked yours, remember? Like the taste.
Raleighs have a real tobacco taste.
What about the coupon on the Raleigh pack? Do you save them?
Do I save them? That's how I got my new electric carving knife. Got it free for Raleigh coupons.
From now on, I'm saving the coupons too.
Raleigh coupons, good for free gifts. And now, you get famous Raleigh coupons on Filter Tip Bel Air. Only new Bel Air gives you true tobacco taste with a light touch, just the right touch of menthol. Enjoy extra smoking pleasure, plus valuable Raleigh coupons on Raleigh Filter Tip or Plain End, and on light menthol Bel Air.
Yesterday, the stock market reached an all-time high, triggering this TW3 financial report.
This week, Wall Street boomed again. Industrial production zoomed again. Retail sales topped the 21 billion rate. Ain't that great? Hip, hip, hooray, we're so successful this week. Steel production rose, personal income was at an all-time high. Oh my, an educated guess says this year will be a honey. So how come I don't have any money?
Our cartoon of the week is by Jules Pfeiffer, and we're going to let it speak for itself.
Look out in the street, Charlie. Some lady's being chased by a guy with a rock.
Probably lovers. Don't get involved, Doris.
He caught her. Ooh. Will you listen to her scream?
Now, mind your own business and shut the window, Doris.
I wonder if we should call the police.
Don't borrow trouble. The first thing they want is your name.
Yeah, then they print it in the paper and you start getting weirdo phone calls.
Yeah, absolutely no consideration.
Yeah. Anyhow, it's over. She's just lying there.
Come away from the window, Doris. It's not our business.
Hey, Charlie! Look out on the street. Some guy's just climbing out on a window ledge.
Where?
There!
Jump! Jump! Jump!
Magazine cover of the week, if there is such a thing, was probably this one from the front of Life.
How about that? That's me. Well, that's him. I mean, him is me. My name is him, well, never mind. Anyway, isn't that great? The cover. I made the cover of Life. Oh, I'll tell you, folks, it really has got something exciting to do with this whole evening. You probably wonder why I'm up here in, it's sort of a rostrum here with a button. You see all the button on here. This is a special button that NBC has arranged for me tonight because I'm going to make a very important announcement. A very important announcement tonight. It kind of came around this way. You see, you all know what a mess the Republicans are making with their complicated nominations and all, and here my boss, the president, Mr. Johnson, he's got it so simple, so I thought maybe I'd step in and give him a little competition. They say the country is going to the dogs, so why shouldn't I be the dog it's going to, In other words, I am a candidate, or, if you like, a canine date. Yes, sir, when my country calls, I answer. Well, that's very nice. I'm glad you're all out there. That feels real good. Yes, indeed. Well, now, folks, I know you have some questions out there. I know you have some questions about my qualifications as a nominee, as a canine date. First of all, I want to tell you my first qualification is that I'm an underdog. Right. You know that the underlying spirit of American fair play is based on sympathy for the underdog. Right. So there, right, absolutely right. Oh, that Norman Paris, he really has a band, I'll tell you. Naturally, I'm the best underdog for the job, right? Right! I'm a very social fella. For instance, if you'd like to know about my social activities, I'm a good dancer, just like my boss. Right now, I'm learning the Watusi from Lucy. I got a sense of humor, too, and that's very important for a president. I really believe that. Now, do you have any questions at all? What was that question? Oh, about my foreign policy? Well, I do have grave doubts about Red China getting into the UN, but I am for the Pekingese, believe me, absolutely. What was that? Who am I going to appoint? Well, I thought I might ask Checkers Nixon to be my Postmaster General. Right? Good idea. Good idea. Right. I'm not a bit biased. He's a Republican. I'm glad to have him. Now, I do intend to reorganize the SEC. I have a friend, the SEC, you know that one. Yeah. Save the Ears Commission. Right, absolutely. What was that question over there? Education? How do I feel about education? Well, let me put it this way. Ooh. That hasn't healed yet, that one. Education. Let me just say, you show me the dog that's learned to heel, and I'll show you a good USA citizen. Right? Yeah. Getting to be more, sounds more like the Steve Allen program every day. Right. Now, the problems of our senior citizens, I'd like to rephrase an old saying. I believe that you can teach an old dog new tricks, right? How do you know it? Wait, hold it. How do you know? I haven't even told you. But you can. My great-great-grandfather, Beagle, has just learned how to roll over. Right? Right. Well, that wasn't so good. I tell you, I think, folks... Right, okay. I think what we ought to do is get into our little campaign song, so if Norman Paris is ready, I would like to sing my campaign song, and you could sing along with me. Let's go, boys, shall we? HBJ, him Beagle Johnson, hip hooray! Aroof! Vote for the underdog with HBJ. My hat's in the ring. I'm a canine date. A puppy politician you can nominate. I want everyone to like me. Hear me out. Join the pedigrees and the mongrels when they shout. HBJ, him Beagle Johnson, hip hip hooray. Aroof, a vote for the underdog with HBJ.
Produced in association with the NBC Television Network.
Frank Blair hosts Sunday, now at a new time starting this Sunday at 5, 4 Central Time on NBC.